Zinedine Zidane will be the France coach after the World Cup comes to an end. Mundo Deportivo says the ex-Real Madrid coach and legendary midfielder has already come to an agreement with the French Football Federation to replace Didier Deschamps from January. Real Madrid are not interested in rescuing Cristiano Ronaldo from his nightmare at Manchester United. A return to Santiago Bernabeu had been touted as a possibility for the Portugal star on a short-term contract, but Sky claims the Spanish giants are happy to continue with Karim Benzema and Rodrygo and do not want to bring him back. Christian Pulisic looks set to continue his career in Serie A, according to Fichajes. The United States international wants more regular game time and is willing to leave Chelsea to get it. Italy could be the ideal place for him to continue his career, as both Inter and Juventus are eager to sign him with a January move a possibility. Juventus have been named a bargain price for their transfer target Mohamed Kudus, with Ajax placing a €15 million price tag on the Ghanaian attacker, as per a report on Tutto Mercato Web. Kudus' stellar Champions League performances have caught the attention of the Bianconeri, who have been monitoring the 22-year-old over the last 6 months, and might launch an offensive to sign him in January. According to Calciomercato, Juventus are reportedly interested in RB Salzburg's central defender Strahinja Pavlovic, and will monitor the Serbian international at the World Cup. The report adds that Juventus' ideal option to bolster their backline is RB Leipzig's Josko Gvardiol, but the sought-after Croat would cost in excess of €60 million and is heavily linked by Chelsea. Pavlovic, 21, is considered as a more affordable and feasible option. Juventus have long admired the Serbian defender and will closely monitor his performance at the World Cup ahead of a possible winter swoop. According to Fichajes, Barcelona will once again push for the signing of Cesar Azpilicueta in the winter transfer window. The Chelsea skipper was the subject of Barcelona's interest in the last transfer window and was very close to joining the Catalans, but ultimately renewed with the Blues till 2024. Barcelona manager Xavier Hernandez still sees Azpilicueta as a part of his plans and hopes to bring him to Camp Nou in January. Speaking to TalkSport, PSG president Nasser Al-Khelaifi revealed that they had an offer to sell the club for €4 billion. However, right now the administration wasn't interested in a complete sale. However, he added that they won't mind selling some shares in the future. Earlier, L'Équipe reported that an American investment company is willing to buy 15% of shares in PSG. However, talks haven't advanced yet. According to Fichajes, if Real Madrid cannot sign Borussia Dortmund midfielder Jude Bellingham, they will instead pursue Leicester City midfielder Youri Tielemans. Tielemans has regained his top form this season and helped Leicester rise up the table after a dismal start with 3 goals and 1 assist in 15 games. With the Belgian's contract expiring next summer and no indication of a renewal yet, Real Madrid could get a gem in midfield for free. Real Madrid will be keeping a close eye on West Ham midfielder Declan Rice and his performances at the Qatar World Cup, reports El Nacional. Declan Rice has impressed with West Ham in the Premier League and Europa League over the past few seasons, which has led to many clubs interested in him including Chelsea and Manchester United. If he justifies his price tag of €80 million during the World Cup, Real Madrid could make a move for him to reinforce their midfield. According to Football London, Chelsea will compete with Tottenham Hotspur in the race to sign Anthony Gordon should their London rivals reignite their interest in the Everton midfielder during the upcoming January transfer window. The 21-year-old was subject of multiple bids from the Blues during the summer transfer window when Thomas Tuchel was in charge. Everton sought in excess of £60 million for the youngster, but Chelsea were not prepared to exceed their £40 million valuation. Tottenham had asked about him earlier in the summer but scoffed after knowing the hefty price tag. Lionel Messi has clarified his fitness status ahead of Argentina's World Cup opener on Tuesday amid concerns he was carrying an injury. Speaking in Argentina's pre-match press conference, Messi explained, "I have no issues whatsoever. I heard there were rumors about having to miss part of the training or training a part of the training. No, it's just precautions. Nothing strange or out of the ordinary. I haven't done anything different. I just took care of myself." He added, "I have worked as I have done throughout my entire career. This is a special moment, most likely my last World Cup, my last opportunity to make my dream, our dream, a reality." According to a report from Spanish outlet Sport, as translated and relayed by Sport Witness, Pep Guardiola is now just one step away from putting pen to paper on a new contract with Manchester City. Guardiola is said to be delighted with the progression the club has made under his management, and he is in no rush to leave the Etihad just yet. The former Barcelona and Bayern Munich tactician is open to committing his long-term future to the reigning Premier League champions, and will hold further talks with Manchester City executives Texiki Begiristain and Ferran Soriano during the ongoing break for the FIFA World Cup in Qatar. According to Football Insider, Liverpool will be closely monitoring West Ham and England midfielder Declan Rice's performances in the World Cup to see whether he can handle the pressure which comes in important matches. It is widely known that Liverpool want to reinforce the center of their pitch by signing a top midfielder. The report states that Borussia Dortmund midfielder and Rice's likely England midfield partner Jude Bellingham remains their top target. However, Rice could be the ideal alternative as he has great potential as well, could cost slightly lesser, and Liverpool may find less competition from other elite clubs for him. The speculation surrounding Roberto Firmino's tenure at Anfield has finally been resolved, with the Brazilian forward looking to extend his contract until 2025. According to Calciomercato, the veteran striker will be associated with the Reds until 2025, despite his falling down the pecking order lately. Although Firmino had been impactful off the bench, Jurgen Klopp preferred playing Uruguayan forward Darwin Núñez over him, leaving Firmino on the bench. The 31-year-old also failed to make the flight to Qatar, and a move away from Liverpool looked evident, with Italian giants Juventus leading the race. But this contract renewal might give Firmino another chance to shine for Liverpool and fulfill the faith Jurgen Klopp and the managerial hierarchy have shown in him. Fabrizio Romano has reported that Liverpool will not be extending Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain's contract after 2023. The English midfielder will leave Anfield as a free agent at the end of the summer, as there are no negotiations between the two parties. Romano also suggested that signing a new midfielder would be a top priority for the Reds in the upcoming transfer windows. According to journalist Dean Jones via Give Me Sport, Arsenal are monitoring the progress of FC Dallas striker Jesus Ferreira for some time now, and will scout him during the World Cup, with the 21-year-old expected to spearhead the line for the USMNT in Qatar. Ferreira, 21, has enjoyed a stellar goal-scoring campaign in MLS this term, scoring 18 goals and providing 6 assists in 35 league appearances. According to Calciomercato, Arsenal have entered the competition for highly rated Las Palmas midfielder Alberto Melero. Melero has impressed with Las Palmas this season, which has caught the eye of many clubs. Arsenal will have to battle Manchester City, Barcelona, Liverpool, and Real Madrid for his signing. Il Corriere dello Sport says both players are on the shopping list of Milan director Paolo Maldini. Maldini will seek loan deals for both attackers. Broja's agent was in Milan a fortnight ago for exploratory talks with Maldini and fellow director Ricky Massera. Meanwhile, Ziyech is eager to leave Chelsea and came close to joining Milan over the summer. In the past, now the Kififas committee, Pierluigi explained why, if the championship was held in Russia, I would be surprised if -4 referees imagine a match where 3 goals were scored. Each time, it turns out that 5 to 6 minutes. That's right. The time, how much, said Colina. The Dutch national team with Louis van Gaal increased their unbeaten streak to 16 matches. In the first round of the World Cup group stage, the team defeated Senegal 2-0 with goals from Cody Gakpo and Davy Klaassen. Under Louis van Gaal, who returned to the position last August, the Netherlands have already played 16 matches, in which they have won 12 and drawn 4. In the next round, Holland will face Ecuador on November 25 at 20:00.